As of version 1.1.18 of the HisChosen app, people may now request to become members of your church. The reason for this is primarily to verify who they claim to be. So this is useful when it comes to future features such as home sales or connect groups where more sensitive information like addresses and contact details are viewable. So for right now, the details that would be viewable if you are a church member would be other church members' contact details if they've chosen to share them. What we're trying to avoid is just any person downloading the app off the stores and signing in using, their Google account or something like that, and then getting access to potentially sensitive data. So this verification process is to try and circumvent that risk. So when someone has requested to be verified as a church member, you will receive an email such as this one here, which comes to the church's configured email address. It just lets you know who's requested and that you just need to verify it, or you can either approve the request or you can deny the request. So basically, what you do in the app is the following. So once you're in the app and you've signed in through any means that you want, be it Google, Apple, or HisChosen, you'll see in the bottom menu, second from the right, there's a to-dos option. So the quickest way to get to the review requests is to just go to your to-dos option. You'll see it's got a red bubble there with a 1. That's to show that you have some to-dos. Here it tells us that there's one church membership request that requires verification, and it asks you to please review it. So if you click on review requests, this now simply takes you to the church members page, which you could have also got to by going to the community option at the bottom and then clicking on church members and then clicking on the pending requests tab on the far right. But going through the to-dos will just take you straight there. You can then see that John Doe, in this case, has requested to be verified as a church member, and it shows you the date that he requested it and his phone number, etc. So from here, you can either click on the 3-dot menu and then say approve or deny, or a better option is to actually just click on John Doe, so it shows you the full details. So that will show you a comment as well, which John Doe can capture. It's an optional comment when actually putting the request in, so they can include whatever information they want in that comment. So if you were to click on the number there, 0821234567, that would automatically put you into a window where you can call the number. And of course, you could also SMS it or WhatsApp it, wherever you see fit. So the idea is that you've got the opportunity to contact the person, if need be, to verify whether or not they actually are this person who requested to be verified as a member. Then when you're comfortable that they are who they say they are, whether through whatever means you decide to get that level of comfort, at the bottom, there's the approve and the deny options. If you clicked on deny, you simply can enter an optional comment, which will be included in an email sent to John Doe, telling him that his request has been denied and why. And once he can then re-request to be a member, but once you've denied him 3 times, he will no longer be able to request to be verified as a member unless support is first contacted. I'm going to just go back. If you were to click approve, then you're now presented with the screen similarly with a comment that you can write, which will be included in an email that would be sent to John Doe telling him about his approval of church membership, so that he's been verified. If you want, before you click approve, you can first go to the assign roles option. Then the different configured roles in the system are presented to you here. So upon approval, you can assign roles to John Doe at the same time, all in one step. So let's say that John Doe is part of church leadership. I select that role, click done. Of course, you can choose to assign him no roles. Then tells you that upon membership approval, the following role will be assigned to John Doe, church leadership. If I now click approve, and I confirm. Then it takes me back to the pending requests, and there are none because there was only one, and I've handled that. You can also see my to-dos. If I go there, I have no to-dos. Going back to community, if I go to the members tab, you can see that John Doe is now a member, and he has the roles church member because I verified him as a member, and then church leadership because we assigned that to him as well. And if you click on him, you can see that we can email him and call him. More information will be filled out on this page when John actually goes and completes his profile. But we can also assign roles here. And you can revoke his membership with the bottom right option, which I'm going to choose not to do. That'll just basically delete him as a member. And that is all there is when it comes to reviewing membership requests.